Hello, trading is closed on January 3rd, 2019. Yesterday we had a price target of 24.79.49. That printed, and there was actually resistance right at that level. Let's put this here. We'll say 24.79.49. You can see the resistance right at the mark. Futures were kind of giving it away. This was going to print. Looked for a pattern with the early low that we got, and tomorrow's pattern has the early low as well. It doesn't mean you won't gap up. Now, during the day, MEJT said ultimately higher price to a print, which they did. Said this drop was false and would retrace, and that happened too. And there's nothing new from the system for tomorrow. We have mixed indicators. This is a system it's a pattern which almost always closes at the day's high, and if it doesn't, further weakness ensues. Now, tomorrow's open is a surrogate for today's close. So if we were to gap sharply up, take out this high promptly, the negativity of this pattern would be erased. What's bullish about the pattern is we had the high, the first bar, the low, the last bar, dropped all day long and couldn't close under the early morning low. It's particularly suspicious when you wait till the last bar of the day after trying for nearly an hour to break through to new lows and can't hold it. It's actually a positive pattern, which is invalidated if we gap down, promptly take out this low. So the commonest thing for tomorrow is we gap outside the range. Next most common, we close, it'll change, have the big move Monday. Least common by a large margin is that neither one of those things happen. So we're going to gap down or gap up. Well, this really shouldn't be too hard. We don't have to go too far to gap down. We're in a downtrend, and futures are down as I'm recording this. So that's the obvious call, but I have to tell you that today's low has significant support, and I can't rule out gapping up sharply in this current decline ending with this low. Let's go over some of the reasons. Here's your TDST line on the weekly chart. You can see how we stopped right at it. Now support goes to a bar under the line, but as of right now, we're right at the line. Here's a 15-minute chart. We dropped to a new low here. MEJT refused to confirm. This is the wave count we're using. We figured black A was over. We're waiting for black C and then followed by black B. We're then waiting for a black C. So if this is going to be black B, you'd like to have some count that makes sense. Well, how about this one? If this is A and that's B, looking at the red ones, you could have A, B, C, and A and C are quite equal. If you then look inside red B, you can have a blue ABC with nice fib relationships. Then you look inside blue B, and there is an ABC with nice fib relationship. So there's good fib support at this low. And what makes life really interesting is this last wave down counts as an ending diagonal triangle. And if that's an ending diagonal triangle, the target is to overtake its origin. And there's no requirement to overtake it all at once. But if we do, you don't have to go too much higher to hit the high of the day. We also have a wall here, a hole in the wall gap, And these hole-in-the-wall gaps tend to fill usually within a day or two, a day or the opening of the next day, and then find resistance right over the high of this wall. So we have a number of patterns which are compatible with, but don't absolutely require, gapping up sharply, taking out these highs, and even railing well into the 2500s tomorrow, the low 2500s. So tomorrow's pattern is the one with the early low. We're looking for a gap outside the range as the commonest thing. And if that counts right, in spite of futures being down and in spite of all this weak pattern, you can't rule out gapping sharply higher. We'll have to wait for the open to see if that happens, and that's today's call.